I think the world is becoming smaller and smaller, all right? Even competitors are collaborating with one another. So I really can't think of any jobs or any positions in any organization where you can only function alone, right? So a lot of working between people and with people, right, becomes very important. So one of the modules is actually collaboration through teamwork. And then of course, right, when the team comes together, they need to learn how to communicate. Right? So that's one of the module that we talked about earlier on. And when you put 2 persons, 3 persons, you put a party together, what happens? You have conflict, right? And we don't have to look very far, right? Just north of us right now, right? We have a situation where there is potentially a huge conflict going to happen, right? So how do we deal with conflicts confidently, right, in the organization? Then we have the 4th module, which is developing a winning mindset. Now, I just want to say this, I'm showing you the modules by alphabetical order. That's not how we run the 2-day program, and I'll explain how we do that later on. But the one of the modules is actually developing a winning mindset. Carol Dweck, right? Dr. Carol Dweck from Stanford University, that was the lady, right, or the person who discovered or popularized this concept of the growth and the fixed mindset, right? So even if you're not coming for this module, right, I'd like you to just go, besides the Simon Sinek video, right, go Google Carol Dweck. Just write her name down. She talks a lot about this thing called the mindset, and we premise this. We premise this module a lot on her work, right? She loves to work with children, right? And she loves to track how kids progress and be successful in life. And she discovered that you may come from the same kind of family background, you may have the same intelligence even when you're younger, right? Same education, same resources, same opportunities, but you may turn out otherwise when you become older, right? When you reach your 20s or 30s, right? Not everyone experiences the same level of success. And she did a study, and she discovered that it is the growth mindset that the successful people have, right? That makes them different. So it's not what you are born with, it's how you train your mindset, right? To have the winning mindset so that you can be successful. So we teach these emerging professionals this skill as well. Next, we have a profiling tool, right? How many of you are familiar with DISC? Right? Okay, if you're in HR or you're training, right, you should be familiar with DISC. So we use that as one of the core first module, right, in our 2-day program to anchor how to learn more about yourself, your motivation, your preference, and the way you deal with conflicts and communicate with others as well. So that's one module there. We think it's important. You can be very successful, very competent, very good at what you do, but if you can't manage your time, then we have a situation. So managing time is also one of the modules that we look at. And then, this is something, if you ask me of all the 8 modules, right, if there's one module that is not frequently found in other training programs, it will be this module. What is this module all about? It's about performance management. Traditionally, performance management is viewed from an HR perspective as that's how we measure, that's how we reward. Right? That's how we measure, how we reward. Yes, right? But more and more, we are finding that the ownership of performance management shouldn't just rest and stop with HR, right? So you have to own your own performance. So in this module, we work with the emerging professionals to start to learn how to own their own performance, to own their SMART goals. So we go through the process of learning how to define their career aspirations, look at their skills, their inventory of their strengths, and then apply it to their career so that they can develop to their fullest potential. And then the last module will be solving problems creatively. Okay. So in the 2-day program, what we do is we just play 4 modules, all right, for each day. And for the day 1, right, we start off with discovering yourself, all right, and then communication, all right, teamwork, and dealing with conflict. So if you look at this, and this, it's a lot about relationship. It's a lot about collaborating with others. So there is an element of not just myself, but there is the others as well. On day 2, we work more on the self, right? So we have things like this, developing a mindset, planning for your own performance, all right? Managing your time, that's yourself, and also creating the developing a creativity mindset, right? I'll give you the tools. So the day tool is a little bit more clustered around your own individual personal excellence and performance. Okay. Each of the module is designed to take about 90 minutes. I talked earlier on about, you can, what was the term you used? You can level up, right? Or pitch it, right? Or you pitch it at the various different levels. So if it's done on an in-house basis, it doesn't have to be strictly just 90 minutes, right? So depending on the amount of time you have, right? I think 90 to 120 is probably what we are comfortable working with. So per module, it can be done in the bite-sized manner. So each module is designed to last about 90 minutes. Okay.